It's the first train in the morning. It's a balmy 34 degrees out here on Tuesday. I think it's the 24th of October. We got 18W, just got lined up main 2 to main 2. I believe this signal is called Moore's, just pretty faded out. We got beautiful Bluefield, West Virginia. Missed the Westbound a little while ago. Had the 1169 shoving on the rear. Let's see if they give it a little toot. I doubt it. Assholes. Here they got a little bit of dynamics engaged. Bluefield's basically, the yard sits on top of a mountain. So there's a point where you can see the whole train humped over. It's very obvious. So all he basically did was just knock off the brakes, throw in a little dynamics, start coasting away. He'll be up to the track speed here in no time. A lot of curves around here. So I had a buddy of mine that worked on this section between Bluefield and Roanoke. I think he said they average about 6 or 7 hours between the 100 miles between here and Roanoke. A lot of curves, and it's all up and down. Not sure when the peak is for the foliage, but it's kind of pretty out here. I've already driven past this train. We have a Wells Fargo former BNSF SD70 Mac as the DP motor in the middle. DP motor's coming up before the auto racks. You should be able to see it here in a second. Look like Chevy pickup trucks in that one motor, or in that one car. These look empty. Yeah, that was full. That was empty. That was full. Train number 1's in the books. All right, got train number 2 coming in. It's been about an hour wait. I mean, nice little nap in. We're looking at the famous Bluefield, West Virginia skyscraper, formerly known as the Colin Tower. A lot of these old buildings were here during the steam days. It's a great building that says Locomotive Shop on there. I believe that was the old Lubidorium, and there's quite a few steam locomotive photos in front of that building there, and before they painted it gray. But it's pretty cool. It's looking pretty nice out. It's warmed up to about 50, maybe 52, and a couple locomotives sitting out there. Yard's pretty empty compared to like photos and videos of I guess better years and better times, but not quite sure where this train is at. It just called restricting signal at Arch, and I think that's about 1.5 miles away. So I'll edit all this stuff together, and you won't even notice the difference. So here we go. All right, so the joke's on us. No train, just light movements, or light engine movements. Looks like they're pulling into the shop. Like 6 of them, if I can see it right. So in my videos, you might be wondering why I call certain engines Group 6s and Group 5s. According to the timetable, the big AC motors are Group 6s, and they have different tonnage ratings than the older GEs. I ain't quite sure what the nomenclature of them are. Like the 4000s, or the 4,000 horsepower, 4,400 horsepower DC motors are Group 5s, like the 9500 series and 9200 series. I think that's what they are. There are a whole bunch of them out there, but SD40-2 is if I remember right, it's a Group 2. I think the 50s and the 60s were 3s and 4s. I only ever had to deal with Group 1s, which were GP38s on occasion, and then the Group 6s and Group 5s. Doing anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this safe space. Hey, we got 29C westbound here. I believe he's on Main 2. They're gonna pull up here and do a crew swap. I really wanted an eastbound on this, but just in case I don't get one, I might as well go ahead and get the entire steam era shops and coal tower in the shot. You can hear them pulling pretty hard. While they're swapping over, I can get in front of them down there and maybe catch them on that other bridge. Oops, little finger action. trains inbound, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Looks like he's pulling on. We'll see what happens. Stick around, come back for more. Be a little better view of that 29C. 276 rolled in as I was coming onto the west side of Bluefield here. Actually, Bluefield, Virginia. But it's a lot better than the other shot that I had. I wish I could have got both of them coming through here, but it don't matter. Two Group 5s and a Group 6. .276 had two DP motors in the middle. I don't know if this will have any or not. I learned that Falls Mills is a whole lot closer than I thought it was. I'm gonna guess since it was 3 motors on the head end that there's no DP motors. I gotta look up to see where this train comes from. I think we got another crew on duty, so I think there's at least one more train coming here in the next hour or so. I think 1 o'clock they're on duty, so maybe by 2 o'clock we'll have something else. I think it's around noon right now. Talked to a local rail fan. He said it's really slow today. Of course, I picked the slowest day to come up here, but it is what it is. And there's the end. I didn't hear this one calling a signal. Kind of snuck up on me. Looks empty. That's odd. That one's not empty. Neither's that one. Or that one. I don't know, maybe I just can't see it. Maybe I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's odd. What kind of car was that? Anybody know what kind of car that was? And there's another one. I never seen one like that. It was a short one. Got something else pulling up the hill. I didn't hear nobody call a signal. Didn't have time to secure my camera. Sorry for the shakiness. Now, these guys may have manned helper on the rear. Here's somebody shoving hard on the rear. So what I've been told is this is the last position light signal on the entire former N&W. This is a restricting signal here at Bluefield, just in the yard, not on the main line. You see the coal dock back there, and it is lit up, so it is still in use. Pretty cool. Hey everybody, had one sneak up on me. So I'm on this closed bridge. Doesn't say you can't walk on it, just says you can't drive on it. You got 820 sitting there being recrewed. You got this guy coming in. And you got an empty ethanol coming as well. So detail on top for you locomotive enthusiast. Bluefield's very empty. They've been removing tracks and really reconfiguring a lot because they don't need the capacity anymore, which seems like every time NS does something like this, then they turn right back around and put it all back in. That's the way they work. So you see you got an approach signal right there, 362.8. We are roughly 100 miles west of Roanoke, and both these trains are bound for Roanoke soon. 820, if I remember right, is a Norfolk train. It's going to Lambert's Point for export. Engineer did a pretty good job stopping before the signal. Well done, well done. Got a car shop way down there. Got a got a group 5 switching one car. A little overkill. It's pretty much all they have anymore. See the roof line, the differences between the GEs and the EMDs. I believe this guy is loaded, and he's the one that got shoved up the hill by the J57. Now we'll go down here and sit. We'll watch him go by the signal at Moore's. All right, we got another eastbound coming up the hill. I don't have any idea what it is. Looks like coal. Maybe we'll have some manned helpers on the rear. Second coal train of the day. Got a light engine move. Another set going down to shove a train up here shortly. And I say shortly, a couple hours. The same set that came by a little while ago. That was the J57 or maybe even the J65 earlier today. They swapped crews, going back out. We have a 787 coming this way.